Is my childcare business ready for Facebook and Instagram ads? Are you wondering if you should be investing in ads? Not quite sure. You don't know how exactly it works. You don't even know if your business is ready for ads. In this training, in this video, we're going to be talking about Facebook ads and your childcare business and getting your business ready for ads. Over the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to share 3 things that you have to be crystal clear on before investing even a penny on ads. Who the heck am I? My name is Christina Rizakos. I am an early childhood educator by trade. I have over 24 years of experience in the field of early childhood education, ran and operated my very own childcare center for over 16 years. And over the past 2 years, I founded childcarebusinessmarketing.com. It is a marketing agency that helps childcare business owners with their marketing needs. So, are you ready for ads? There are 3 things that you have to be super clear on before investing a penny on ads. And hopefully, this video is going to shed some light on them for you so that before going forward, you feel really empowered and ready to start this Facebook ads journey. Okay. So the first thing I want you to think about when you are thinking of Facebook ads is your ad spend. Obviously, a lot of people just venture off and try to boost posts and try to publish ads, not really having a clear ad spend or a budget in mind, right? So it's not something that you want to venture off into without knowing your numbers. Okay, so ad spend, ad budget really is going to differ depending on what you want to do with your ads. But for as little as $3 a day, you can have an ad campaign running every single day for your business. So, what is that number for you? What is it that you know at the end of the month you can take and invest in Facebook ads? Is it $50? Is it $100? Is it $150? You have to get real clear on that. You have to know your numbers. Knowing your numbers is going to also help you with your expectations because you won't just be, throwing money out like that into Facebook land and expecting to get click after click after click, right? There's a few calculations and a few things you have to know in the back end, but it really starts with having a clear budget in place and then making that work for you. So again, if it's $50 a month, if it's $75 a month, if it's $100 a month, have a clear budget in mind so that that's the amount that you can't go over, right? The last thing you want is to be, falling into this game where you think by increasing your budget, you're going to increase your chances of getting, more people to click or see your ads. So you really don't want to fall into that game, right? What I love about Facebook ads is that everything is numbers. It's all about numbers, right? Data, clicks, are people clicking? Are people stopping the scroll? All of that fun stuff you can actually see inside your ads manager. But if this is the first time you're thinking of ads and you're not quite sure where to start, number one is you start with your ad spend. And again, for most of our clients, we have in our agency a budget of $3 a day, and then we kind of scale it from there. Okay. The second thing you have to get real clear on is your strategy. Okay. So this is being in it for the long game. It's going into it knowing exactly what you want to do with your ads. So Facebook ads, all it is basically is taking your content, so anything that you're posting on your Facebook business page, and putting some money behind it. Okay. We're targeting our local audiences, people that have young children, people that are living X amount of miles within our community or our town. But it's really important to have a bigger strategy behind what you're doing. Okay. So, for example, the first touch point for anyone when they are investing in ads, right, and you're putting out an ad strategy on Facebook and Instagram is the touch point, right? The first time someone actually sees you, exposing these people that are local to you to your business, right? So that's the first thing you want to think about. How can I stand out? How can I show people in my area, families in my area, that I exist, that I'm open for business, that maybe you have enrollments, maybe you have an amazing program that is so different from what everyone else is doing around you. Maybe you have an open house coming up and you want to invite more and more people. That's the focus of your very first campaign, is really getting in front of more eyeballs so that they can become aware of you. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that people need to warm up to you. So it takes people around 5, 6, sometimes even 7 times to be exposed to something to actually take the next step. Okay. So you need to keep that in mind. So a simple video views campaign can definitely put you in front of local families or your local audience, and really allow them to get to know you. So 3 videos, 3 to 5 minutes long, focusing on what makes your program unique. If it's a Montessori, a bilingual program, maybe you want to share reviews, testimonials. Try to think of something that your local families would be interested in, and also understand that Facebook is very, very busy. People are on their phones, obviously, throughout the day, scrolling along. So whatever you put out there has to be visually appealing. It has to stop the scroll, and it has to really show why your program stands out, why you are the best at what you do, and why they would be crazy not to enroll in your program. Okay. So having that clear strategy. And after you do that and you get people to stop the scroll and to read through your Facebook ad copy and to watch your videos, then after that, every single week, that's when you would go in and kind of boost weekly posts, right? So this can be, let's say you go live on Wednesday and you share about something in the program. Let's say you have, I don't know, an open house coming up and you wrote a really nice, you created a really nice image, and you posted it on your Facebook business page. Well, that's when you would go in and you would boost that post for like 2 to 3 days, maybe $5, $10, to the audience or to the eyeballs that are actually watching your videos. And you can do that inside your ads manager, but you can't go straight from no ads to boosting something because people don't know who the heck you are, right? So there's a strategy behind it, and you have to be patient with it, and you have to be willing to try different things. So different videos, different angles, different ad graphics, to figure out what works best, right? We don't have control over those things, but what we do have is the data. And the data tells us, are people stopping the scroll or are they not? Are people clicking or are they not? Are they watching the video or are they not, right? And then after that, you can actually make the changes accordingly. But again, think about your entire strategy instead of just focusing on boosting a post and then thinking that the customers are going to start calling you and by the hundreds and visiting your center, right? It just doesn't work like that. And the third thing you have to have ready and optimized and ready to go before you invest in ads is obviously your website, right? A website that is fully optimized, no broken links, images are high definition, all the right pages are on the website. There's a mixture of a little bit about you and maybe a picture of yourself, the story behind how the center came to be. You can have, let's say, images of the kids, images of your actual center, your services, a place where they can enter their information if they want to stay updated or if they want to, I don't know, book a tour with you, right? So your website has to be optimized. The last thing you want to be doing is, spending money and telling people click here for more information. And once they click, there's nothing there. It's a broken link, or even worse, there's no place for them to put their name and their email address to get in contact with you. So you have to be thinking about this consistently, and your social media platforms, right? So obviously people like to snoop, right? when you're trying to figure out if something is good for you, whether it's like a bigger brand or a local business, right? You usually go on Facebook and you start snooping, right? You want to go read up and see, okay, is this an active page? What are people saying? What are local families saying about this daycare or childcare center or preschool? Are they leaving reviews? When's the last time this person posted? What are they posting about? What types of things are the kids learning? Are there any videos of the kids? And it's really important to have a really intentional marketing strategy on your Facebook and Instagram pages that really align with what you have to offer, obviously, but that also isn't just about business, meaning it's not just about enroll now, book now, click here to book now, right? We don't want to be spammy. We want to offer value. We want to be engaging. We want to teach, right? Because this is your area of expertise, right? Daycare, childcare. And you want to really come off as that authority of childcare versus looking desperate, or even worse, not posting for like months on end, and then all of a sudden coming back with like a random Taco Tuesday type of post, or I don't know, enroll now, over and over and over types of posts. Okay, so your website has to be optimized, but also your Facebook and your Instagram pages have to be updated with all the right information, and content posts that make sense, that offer value, and that parents would want to stop the scroll and read a little bit more about. Okay, so those are the 3 things that you have to have in place before investing a penny on ads. I hope this video helped you out. I hope that it offered value and that it helped you really figure out, am I ready for ads or am I not ready for ads? If you have any questions, feel free, comment underneath this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye for now.